We haven't done one of these in such a long time, especially with him on my lap. Baby girl is like asleep, but she's kind of waking up right now, so we'll see her in a minute. But we got him dressed, we did some laundry, and now I'm just gonna get ready. I have a lot to do today. I'm finally starting to feel like myself again, just like a little bit better. I'm 2 months postpartum and about a month and a half out of experiencing like postpartum preeclampsia. We also had a collapsed lung and double lung pneumonia. So it's been crazy over here. This has probably been one of my hardest postpartum recoveries. And when I say that like obviously physically, because of everything that we had going on, but also mentally because I've never experienced this before. So I'm used to like having a baby, having my little 6 weeks, and then like just jumping back to who I am. I feel like I missed out on a lot because I was so sick, and just being able to like recover. I was eating like shit while I was sick, and I don't think it was necessarily because like I needed it, because I don't do that. But I was just like, well, you know, I didn't really get to eat all the foods that I wanted to eat while I was pregnant, so let's just go for it. I ate so many like burgers and french fries during my postpartum recovery, and now I'm starting to feel much better. I finally like cut that out and lost a little bit of weight that I gained. Starting to feel much better again. But I'll tell you what, it takes time and you can't rush it. I was just like feeling down on myself because, you know, you're pregnant for as long as you're pregnant. In my case, what was it, 72 weeks? And then you have your little postpartum period. And then when postpartum doesn't go like you planned, that's really like a letdown. You know, there's certain things that I expected, but there's certain things that I was not prepared for. So I'm finally feeling like I'm in a good groove. I'm finally even feeling like I'm in a good groove with my 2 under 2, getting the babies down, even like carrying them up and down the stairs by myself. Being able to do that, just like, and manage it and know like, hey, someone might be fussy, someone might have to cry for a minute, but the other person has to eat, you know? And I'm not a bad mom because my baby has to cry for 1 minute and 42 seconds while I make the other kids food, you know? That is real life. So we are getting ready today. It has been so hot here, like where it's not even safe for you to like have your babies outside, like 103 degrees. How am I going to cool you down? And like, it's like you would spend like an hour and a half, 2 hours getting ready to take them outside, like to go somewhere. And then even like the cars are not even able to cool down adequately for the babies to like be in there unless it's absolutely necessary. So you know what I'm looking for? I'm hoping we get a break in weather soon, so where it's obviously still summertime and it's going to be hot, but it's not like miserable, dangerous hot. Mommy needs that actually. We had signed Gus up for some classes, and then they were supposed to be outdoor classes, but then it was too hot, so they canceled them. And then we've had like storms here, so then that got canceled. So I think I'm going to look into like an indoor class for him. And this is where I'm appreciative for having help and having a nanny, because she can take one child while I'll take the other child. It's very rare that she's just like here by herself. It's usually that she's with one kid while I'm with the other kid, so that I'm able to give them the attention that they need and that they deserve. So lately I've been trying to do more stuff with baby Anthony, like getting out of the house with him, but it's obviously more difficult to take around, you know, a 1.5, 2-month-old baby. So being able to just leave her home and then take him out and us go do fun things together is so cool. We went to Old Navy the other day and I was like, oh, he doesn't need a cart, like he can walk around. No, I was wrong. He set it off. So I got some errands. I have work stuff to do today, so I don't know that I'm gonna be able to take him with me because he can't be in it. So I'll probably leave him here while I go do that. All right, can we clean up? Let's clean up. Bye-bye, drawer. That. there's your elephant. You say bye, friends. Bye, friends. Bye, friends. We'll see you next time. Bye, friends. Bye, friends. We'll see you next time. We had so much fun, but it's time to say bye-bye. Bye-bye, friends. Bye, friends.